To work with me as a holistic private chef in Scottsdale, Arizona, except this weekend I'm up in Sedona for a 13-person women's retreat. This Airbnb that we're staying in is literally a dream. There are actually 2 kitchens I get to work in, so I'm having a great time on this property. Tonight's dinner is Mexican night, which is probably one of my most popular menus, and of course I had to make a big batch of my famous guacamole. And I know you guys are gonna ask, I used 11 avocados for that batch. I got the black beans simmering because they can sit for a while, as well as the Mexican rice. I added some finely diced jalapenos to the rice to give it a little kick, and then I got started on the fajita veggies. I chopped so many red onions for this, but they are so good caramelized. And then I also chopped some rainbow bell peppers, as well as some portobello mushrooms. I absolutely love a mushroom taco, so I definitely wanted to include that in the menu because it's so good. For protein options tonight, we're doing some chicken and some flank steak. So I got the grill heating up, and then I got to cooking. There were actually 2 grills on this property, but this was the closest one to the kitchen, so that's why I kind of used this one primarily. As you can see here, I flipped the steak a little bit early before I actually need to because I want to get that hatch pattern on it. So I flip all the meat about 4 times, and then I let it rest and slice it up. I have a video on my page already on how to slice steak properly going against the grain, so if you're interested you can check that out. Then I topped it off with some garnishes, and then I brought it over to the other kitchen, which is where I've been serving all of their meals. And then in a 200-degree oven I had the fajita veggies keeping warm on a oven safe platter, as well as steaming some tortillas. And then I laid it all out so everyone can walk through and kind of build their own fajita or their taco bowl. There's a reason this is my most popular menu for clients. Everyone loved everything. While the group was eating, I got started on dessert, which was a warm chocolate chip cookie, which you definitely can't go wrong. Earlier today I made a batch of my vegan chocolate chip cookies, and I let it sit in the fridge because it's better when it sits, and then I just baked them off. Very simple and quick. And I added a little bit of flaky sea salt to the top, and then I found this cake stand. It's actually 2, and I just stacked them to display them, and they can just have them out all night when they're playing games or whenever they're just having their girls' night, and they can just snack on those. And I of course had to do my little poison control to make sure they were okay to eat, and I can confirm they were amazing. I dipped one in some almond milk, and it was delish. It was still so warm it was falling apart, but it was like my reward after a long day.